The National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine is the highest research body in Ukraine, as a self-governing state-funded organization. It is the main research institution along with the 5 other academies specialized in various scientific disciplines. NAS Ukraine consists of numerous departments, sections, research institutes, scientific centers and various other supporting scientific organizations. The Academy reports on the annual basis to the Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine. The Presidium of the Academy is located at the following address: Valencia Volodymyrska 57, across the street from the building of Pedagogical Museum, where used to preside the Central Council during the independence period of 1917–18. Names. Over the course of its history, the NAS Ukraine has had 5 different names. From 1918 to 1921, it was known as the Ukrainian Academy of Science. From 1921 until 1936, it was known as the All-Ukrainian Academy of Science. From 1936 to 1991, it was known as the Academy of Science of the Ukrainian SSR. From 1991 to 1993, it was known as the Academy of Science of Ukraine. Since 1994, it has been known by its current name, National Academy of Science of Ukraine. History. Establishment of the Academy. The initiative to create such an institution came from the Ukrainian Science Society in April 1917, soon after the February Revolution. However, it was finally materialized during the time of the Ukrainian state, when on the proposal of the Minister of Education and Arts Mykola Vasilenko, a special commission was formed, which from July 9 to September 17, 1918 composed a legal document for the creation of the Academy. That document was approved by the Council of Ministers and signed by the Hetman of Ukraine Pavlo Skoropadsky on November 14, 1918. At this point it was called the Ukrainian Academy of Science. According to its original statute, the Academy consisted of 3 research departments in history and philology, physics and mathematics, as well as social studies. All publishing of Academy was to be printed in the Ukrainian language. Its statute emphasized the all-Ukrainian nature. The members could be not only citizens of the Ukrainian state, but also the Ukrainian scientists of the West Ukraine. Foreigners could become academicians as well, but on the resolution of the 2/3 of the active members' composition. The Presidium and its first academicians appointed the government, while the future members were elected by those academicians. The first academicians were appointed historians academician Dmytro Bahailyi and Orest Levitsky, economists Mikhailo Tuhan-Baranovsky and V. Kosinski, Eastern Studies Ahathan Helkrimsky and Mykola Petrov, linguists Stepan Smolstotsky, geologists academician Volodymyr Vernadsky and Pavlo Tutkovsky, biologist Mykola Kashchenko, mechanics Stepan Dymashenko, law studies Fedor Taranovsky. For the president of the Academy, the Hetman of Ukraine invited Mikhailo Rushevsky, but he declined. The Constituent Assembly that took place on November 27, 1918 elected the president academician Volodymyr Vernadsky, while the permanent secretary became Ahathan Helkrimsky. The government of Ukraine provided funding to create research departments, institutes, and others. In its first year, the Academy consisted of 3 departments within 3 institutes, 15 commissions, and the National Library. Establishment of the Soviet Ukraine. After overtaking Kiev on February 11, 1919, Bolsheviks issued a decree about structure and financing of the Academy. In the Soviet times, that date was considered the establishment of the Academy of Sciences of the Ukrainian SSR. After several change of powers and withdrawal of the Denikins forces in December 1919, the Bolsheviks permanently established themselves in Kiev. With the second arrival of Bolsheviks, Vernadsky resigned. For the next couple of years, the president of the academy was elected Orest Levitsky. In 1921, Levitsky was replaced by a newly elected Mykola Vasilenko. However, he was not approved by the authorities and soon was replaced with Levitsky. The Vasilenko after that was arrested in 1923 and convicted. During that time, the academy moved to the boarding house of the Countess Levashova. On June 14, 1921, the Council of People's Commissars of Ukrainian SSR adopted a decree resolution on the Ukrainian Academy of Sciences, according to which the academy was recognized as the highest scientific state institution and subordinated to the Narkom of Education. The academy was renamed from UAS to VUAN as the All-Ukrainian Academy of Sciences, underlining its meaning for the Ukrainian territories under Poland, Romania, Czechoslovakia, and declaring its intentions to unite within one organization, the Scientific Intelligence of all Ukrainian lands. The relationship between the members of VUAN and the Soviet authorities soured, while the relationships with the Ukrainian scientists abroad had completely diminished. After the historian Orest Levitsky, the president of the academy, became the botanist Volodymyr Ippolitovich Lipsky. Between 1919 to 1930, to the academy were elected 103 academicians. In 1924-5, the Academy held its first election for foreign members. However, none of the candidates were approved by the Narkom of Education. In 1929, 2 of its members and 24 corresponding agents were arrested in accusation to belonging to the non-existing Union for the Freedom of Ukraine. None of the arrested have ever been released. Organization. Like many other academies, it has a 2-tier membership, academicians, and corresponding members. There is also an additional membership category for foreign members. It operates many research institutions, primarily in the fundamental sciences but also in the humanities. The academy has state agency status, but is self-governing in decisions relating to its own activities. The NASU is responsible for over 90% of all discoveries made in Ukraine, including the transmutation of lithium into helium, the production of heavy water, and the development of a 3D radar that operates in the decimeter range. Notable members. Through its history, various new departments have been founded by prominent scientists. The following list gives some of the scientists who founded new departments. Mathematics: D.O. Grave, M.M. Krylov, S.N. Chernikov, and M.M. Bogolyubov. Mechanics: O.M. Dinikin, M.O. Lavrontiev. Physics: K.D. Sinelnikov, L.P. Fominsky, L.V. Shabanov, V.E. Lashkaryov, O.I. Akiza, S.I. Pika, I.M. Lifshitz, O. S. Davidov, A.F. Prikhatko, Yar Yuzikov, and S. Yar Rod. Geology: P.A. Tutkovsky. Chemistry: L.V. Pisatsevsky, O.I. Brodsky, A.V. Dumansky. Biology and Medicine: D.K. Zabolotny, O.O. Boemalays, V.P. Filatov, M.H. Kolodny, and I. Schmalhausen. Presidents: the NASU has had only 8 different presidents. Current status. On 2006, the NASU has a presidium, 3 sections and 14 departments within them, 6 regional science centers in various regions of the country. 173 research institutions across the nation, with 43,613 employees, including 16,813 researchers, among them 2,493 with degree of doctor and a UK, and 7,996 with degree of candidate in a UK. Currently, the sections and departments are: Presidium, the administrative body of the National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine that is located in Kiev. The Presidium governs the work of the Academy in period between sessions of General Assemblies of the Academy. Members of the Presidium include the President, 4 Vice Presidents, Chief Secretary and Secretary of Departments, heads of regional science centers, as well as some other distinguished academicians. The Presidium meets in the former building of Countess Levashova that the Academy owns since its establishment in 1918. The Presidium also directs operations of the Academy's publishing institutions, as well as some selected science and other institutions, among which our own Exposition Center, Grand Conference Hall, etc. Sections: Section of Physical, Technical and Mathematical Sciences, Department of Mathematics, Department of Computer Science, Department of Mechanics, Department of Physics and Astronomy, Department of Earth Sciences, Department of Physical and Technical Problems of Materials Science, Department of Physical and Technical Problems of Power Engineering, Department of Nuclear Physics and Power Engineering. Section of Chemical and Biological Sciences, Department of Chemistry, Department of Biochemistry, Physiology and Molecular Biology, Department of General Biology. Section of Social Sciences and Humanities, Department of Economics, Department of History, Philosophy and Law, Department of Literature, Language and Art Studies. Regional centers. Regional science centers are: Donetsk SC9 Research Institutes, Western SC18 Institutes, Southern SC7 Institutes, Northeast SC led by Volodymyr Semyonozhenko since 25 November 1992, 17 institutes, Dnieper SC7 Institutes, Crimea SC8 Institutes. The most of institutions of the Academy are placed in the city of Kiev, following by Kharkiv and Lviv. The Academy is represented at least by one institution in most of the oblasts in Ukraine, except Volyn, Rivne, Ternopil, Khmelnytsky, Vinnytsia, and Kirovohrad. Establishments of the NASU libraries. There are 2 national libraries affiliated with the NASU, the V.I., the Vernadsky National Library of Ukraine with 10 million books, manuscripts, the V. Stefanik National Library in Lviv. Institutes, Parks and Nature Reserves. The Department of General Biology includes a number of parks and nature reserves: Trostianets Dendro Park, Donetsk Botanic Garden, Danube Biosphere Preserve, Karada Nature Preserve, Kryvya IH Botanic Garden, Luhansk Nature Preserve, Grishko National Botanical Garden, Alexandria Dendro Park, Sofiuka Dendro Park, Ukrainian Steppe Nature Preserve, Black Sea Biosphere Reserve. Research centers and funds. Publishes. The NASU has 2 publishing houses, and the NASU has made major contributions to most of the major fields of science. Today, the general meetings of the NASU consist of 512 academicians and corresponding members, along with 130 foreign members. Awards. Bogolubov Prize. The Bogolubov Prize is an award offered by the Academy for scientists with outstanding contribution to theoretical physics and applied mathematics. The award is issued in the memory of theoretical physicist and mathematician Nikolai Bogolubov. The Vernadsky Gold Medal. The Academy has awarded its Vernadsky Gold Medal annually since 2004 to the most distinguished academicians. Source: NASU 2003. Boris Patin. 2004 Platon Kostyuk and E. Sylvester, 2005 Viktor Skorpenko and Nikolai Plate, 2006 Yuri Mitropolsky and Yuri Osipov, 2007 Miroslav Popovich and George Nivat, 2008 Viktor Baryuktar and Vladimir Kadyashevsky, 2009 Volodymyr Marchenko and Gene Borgen, 2010 Mikhail Lisitsa and Manuel Cardona, 2011 Boris Oleynik and Blaise Ristovsky, 2012 Mykola Barov and Nikolai Lavarov, 2013 Alexander Hus and Herbert Mang.